Hey y'all, and welcome back. My name is Leah and I am the Wild Child Yogi. Today I am doing yoga at Harmon's Luxury Cabins in West Virginia, and it is beautiful here. It's right along the Smoke Hole River. And so it is a little chilly, but warm enough to do yoga outside. So this is going to be a super quick and powerful flow. So if you're ready, you can start at the front of your mat standing, ground your heels down, lift your toes up, pull your belly in, drop your shoulders back, and as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, fold forwards down towards your mat. Maybe you bend your knees. Hands come right below your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, get some length here. And as you exhale, hands go flat to the mat. Your feet step back. You're in a high plank. Find a moment of strength here, pressing up out of your shoulders. With your knees on or off the mat, it does not matter. Pull your belly in. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, shift your shoulders forward, lower all the way down to the mat. Hands come right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, cobra pose. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift yourself up, press your hips back, downward facing dog. Adjust your hands, adjust your feet, so they're about shoulders width and hips width apart. Relax your head, relax your neck. Inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it up to the front of the mat. Stay on your back toes, arms go back along your sides. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. And as you exhale, twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Lift that back knee up a little bit higher. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Maybe you drop that right hand down, see what you can find. Lift that left arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back. You're in a high plank with your knees on or off the mat. Lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Your feet are hips width apart. Your heels are grounding down, even if you have to bend your knees. Press your hips back. Drop your head down. On your inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step it up to the front of the mat. Your feet are about hips width for stability, and as you inhale, rise up into crescent lunge. As you exhale, twist to the left, left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. That front knee is moving forward, your back heel is moving back. Inhale, center. One last time, exhale, twist to the left. Whew, it is chilly in the wind. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, hands go flat to the mat. Step that left foot back. Vinyasa, lower down all the way to the mat for cobra pose. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, send it back to downward facing dog. From here, you're going to shift your shoulders forward into plank pose. And you're going to take your right knee in the direction of your right elbow. Take it back. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. Right knee, right elbow. Take it back. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. Right knee, right elbow. You're pulling your belly in to support your low back. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. You're reaching your spine from the tip of your head to the tip of your tailbone. All 10 fingers are pressing into the mat. Good. One more round here. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Drop your knees down. Lift your head and your chest. Feel the arch in your belly, the arch in your back. On your next exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round your spine up to the sky, pull your belly in, relax your head, relax your neck. Come to a neutral spine. You're going to take your left toes back behind you, lift them hip height if that is comfortable. Right hand becomes nice and light. If your balance is there, you can reach that right hand out in front of you, thumb up like you're going to shake someone's hand. Look down at the mat so you're not straining your neck. Pressing up out of that left shoulder, reaching forward with your fingertips, reaching back with your heel. Take an inhale. And then maybe you bend that back knee, reach back with your hand. See if you can grab your foot, shin, or ankle. If you have a hold of something, release. Go back to that bird dog pose with your hand reaching forward, your foot reaching back. From here, right hand underneath right shoulder. Left foot in line with that right side. So there's a nice line from right hand to right knee to left foot. If your balance isn't here, you can kick that right foot behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, lift that left arm up to the sky. If your balance is here, you can reach that left hand overhead, maybe lift that left foot up off the mat, and then hang out right here, or left elbow to left knee. And extend, crunch for 2, extend 3, out 4, reach 5, keep breathing 6, 7, crunch for 8, 9, 10, reach a little bit and then set it all down on the mat. Come back to all fours. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, your belly drops low. Feel the stretch here in your abdomen. And then on your next exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round your spine, pull your belly in. Feel your low back stretch as you press your hips back an inch or 2 until it feels good. And then come back to a neutral spine. We'll get the other side. So right toes move back. Left hand reaches forward. Lift that right foot as high as you would like. Lift your left hand as high as you would like. Pressing up out of that right shoulder. Pull your belly in. Support your low back. Stay here or bend that back knee. Reach back. Grab what you can. Extend. Left hand forward, right foot back. Take an inhale. And then left hand goes down to the mat underneath your left shoulder. Right foot is in line with that left side. If your balance isn't there, just kick that left foot behind you. Tuck your toes. It's a kickstand. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And then right hand overhead, maybe you lift that right foot. If this is too much, you can put your right foot down. If this is just enough, you can stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, inhale to stretch, exhale to crunch. Inhale, reach, exhale, crunch. 3, 4, 5, that left hand is strong. 6, those left glutes are activated. 7, 8, reach. 9, stretch. 10, come back. Set it all down on the mat. You're on all fours once again. Take it back to a child's pose for a moment. Knees are nice and wide, chest is dropping down, forehead moves towards the mat. Take a deep breath here. Bring your breath down to your nostrils, so you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Slow that breath down. Smooth it out so it's not choppy and it's not erratic. Whenever you're ready, you can start to come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Once you're in a comfortable downward facing dog, you're going to spread all 10 fingers nice and wide. Press into them evenly. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Press into your hands, look in between them, and jump as close as you can to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your hands go flat to the mat. Your feet step back. You're in a high plank. With your knees on or off the mat, lower down to your own degree. Inhale, lift your head and chest, upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Again, your fingers are spread nice and wide. You're pressing into your hands. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your hands go flat. Your feet step back, high plank. Lower down to your own degree. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, finish your vinyasa with a downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your heels. As you exhale, as softly as you can, jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands go flat. Feet step back, high plank. If you need a break, you can take a child's pose. Otherwise, one more vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and jump to the front of the mat. Big toes are touching. Bend your knees. Squat down. Arms go back along your sides. Keep your hips at knee level or a little above, and then inhale. Lift your head, your chest, your arms, if it is comfortable, into chair pose. If having your arms reaching up is not comfortable, you can bring them to prayer at the center of your chest. You can hang out in chair. If you need a rest, you can move into standing mountain pose. If you want to take it a little, lift your right heel. One step further, lift your right foot. Extend that right leg. Squat down a little bit lower. Maybe you reach your hands out in front of you to help balance. And then set that right foot down. Other side, maybe you lift that left heel. Next step, left toes. Next step, extend that left leg. Maybe you can squat a little bit lower. And then come back into chair pose. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your hands go flat to the mat. Your feet step back, lower your knees down. You're on all fours. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, arch your back, drop your belly low. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, around your spine. Maybe you press your hips back an inch or 2 or 3. And then you come to a neutral spine, cross your ankles, roll over them. Squeeze your knees into your chest, rock back onto your sit bones. We're going to come into boat pose. So if you'd like, you can stay right here. One step further would be grabbing the back of your legs. One step further would be reaching your arms out in front of you. And one step further would be extending your legs completely. So find a comfortable spot for you And again, that back, that spine is nice and long. Your belly is pulled in to support your low back. Come back to your breath. You're going to set your feet down on the mat, extend them nice and long. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. It does not matter which way your fingers point, it's whatever is comfortable for you. Inhale, lift your hips up, drop your head back. You're going to feel this stretch in your arms, in your shoulders, in your chest, in your pecs. Drop your butt down, fold forwards, reach for whatever is comfortable. Maybe that's your knees, your shins, your ankles, your feet, or beyond your feet. Relax your head, relax your neck. Roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up to sitting. Squeeze your knees into your chest, rock back onto your sit bones. We'll come into boat pose once more, so find whichever stage is most comfortable for you. Pull your belly in, find that long spine. Feet come down to the mat, hands are underneath your shoulders. Lift your hips up, drop your head back. Lower your hips back down, forward fold over your legs. And then you're going to start to roll one vertebrae at a time, but you're going to roll all the way down onto your back. Start to lift your feet up to the sky. Your hands are down by your sides. You can stay right here. One step further would be plow pose. Start to lift your hips and take your feet overhead. Maybe you support your hips with your hands. One step further would be to lift your feet up to the sky on those, or supporting your hips with your hands. Start to drop your feet back overhead. Come back into plow pose. Hands come to the mat. Start to roll one vertebrae at a time until your hips are down on the mat, meeting everyone that chose to remain there. Soles of the feet come to the mat. Arms go out to the sides. Drop your knees to the left as you look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Drop your knees to the right. Look to the left. Back to center. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Squeeze your thighs, your abs, your arms, every muscle in your face in a tiny little ball as you inhale. And as you exhale, release into Shavasana. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope that it inspires you to get outside and get some fresh air and move your body, even if it is a little chilly out. If you did enjoy this class, I ask that you donate to the Wild Child Yogi on either Venmo or PayPal. All those donations put a smile on my face and help me pay my bills. If you would like to practice with me in person, I will be teaching Wednesdays in Thomas, West Virginia at the Creature Gallery, and I hope to see you there. Bye.